This is going to be a tough game. They're at 91? How are teams that are 91 overall 2 and 5?
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Michigan State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and you've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really...
That's me. But he's got too much time.
Defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a one-yard gain.
Oh, sir.
How about this?
Come on.
Stopping him short of the first down line. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Browning.
Oh my God, bro.
The Spartans are rolling down the field.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give to the back.
No, sir.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good team.
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads.
No, sir. Come on.
Well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
Are you serious?
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go. Go. Let's go! Let's go!
Just one moment and all of a sudden...
Yes!
You're in a position where you're about to give up points. And now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception?
Come on.
The intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here.
Come on. I'm telling y'all to slant and get outside.
And the Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Leaves it with the back.
Come on, 99.
Holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Browning.
Oh, I missed. That's what I'm saying. It's like we always miss. Why is he not taking the angle that I need him to? Bro, it takes me off that player and puts me in the person that's about to make the play. Like, put me to somebody underneath.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air.
I didn't even change the player on that one.
They take another shot and hit it, and they've
Oh, he's got some space. How about that run?
There's not a hold yet?
To the 13-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Smashes through the tackle. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. Try to march their way in.
No.
And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the
Touchdown, Sparty. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
He just gets whooped every time.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be.
It's pathetic.
With the football, that's what makes a nice touchdown pass.
Well, the chemistry
Again, how are these dudes 2 and 5?
Because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now again.
So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with a clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Running to Green. Picks up the first down, still moving. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. This time, stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
Man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Quick completion on the out. Breaks into the open. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illini!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets
Need to stop.
the end zone, the physicality to punch it in.
Field goal or stop. No touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Flanagan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
All right, I'll have to play a lot more nickel.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll leave it with him.
Wow.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to pass. It's Browning. Makes the grab. Made a defender miss.
Bro.
There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line.
This is unbelievable.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football.
An 84?
And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh my God, bro.
He's got space.
They're just running the football.
But not before he sets up this offense.
Just because they can, because we can't stop it. Because our interior D-line is awful. 99, you have a star. How are you bad?
They'll try to get it in.
Look.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
You gotta outscore everybody, bro. You can't get a stop.
After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can
How
still
is this
find a way
team
out
2
to
and 5?
That's a great drive by the offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more.
99 acceleration.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Cannot get outside, bro.
First down, it's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
Yo, why can't we throw?
Second about Illinois. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
They do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the
Like, we can't throw? He's wide open.
Right now they're in the mix, which is really, really good halfway through the season. A lot of work still to be done.
I hit the wrong button.
Coaching staff really at this point is just trying to keep this team focused as a top 10 team halfway through the year. It's about attention to detail, and that's got to show up in this one today.
Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Back open to middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's got it on the right. Quick step and go. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. Give to the single back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Illinois!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Flanagan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Browning. Gonna take a shot.
What? What is the safeties doing? Bro, this is nuts, man.
Wants to go up top on first down. Right on the money. He'll be stopped at the 44.
Jaquan Hines.
Really nice timing on that out route there. Good anticipation by the QB, getting it out on time. And how about the receiver securing the catch, tapping the toes before he went out of bounds.
And now on second down for this offense. It's complete on the right side. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete.
I'm about to say, man.
Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Spartans need to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot.
No, sir. No, sir.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a
no, sir.
They're going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns.
Got one timeout. We can at least get field goal.
From just inside their own 40 at the 39. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Zings it complete to the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. All wideouts, no bats. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this one.
Yeah, we're in field goal range. We don't even got to get it.
All over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
He dropped it?
On fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flanagan. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
Got a man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw. by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Dropping back, it's Browning. He's got the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on first down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
What?
Way too much grabbing and tugging there, the offense.
Bro, there was no hold anywhere.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
I can't believe.
That said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
The Spartans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes and little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Webb. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Illinois now staring at a third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
And I like it. 3rd down and short, and this offense stays aggressive. And now they're set up. Forget the field goal. We're not looking for 3 now. Now set up in a 1st and goal, trying to get a touchdown.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the 2nd half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Scrambling away. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious, I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that now.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Trailing now by 6. David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
Scanning the field, it's Browning. Tight end finds a soft spot. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now they'll run the draw. Makes his man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores. And fast. Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off. That's number 10.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-position.
All right, we back. Everybody caught me at like the same time. It's crazy.
Short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. And he's out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Illini! And the pummeling has started.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Browning. He's got it. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give to the tailback.
No.
Spins away from the defender.
They're just like running by him.
First down for this offense. No need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Trying play action. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national.
Hopefully that makes some real adjustments to the next NCAA.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play.
I need real adjustments. Like, you can't even do a D and contain. Why?
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable.
No.
It's harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
To the air, it's Browning. Setting up the screen. Across the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts. Small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
The Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Oh, yeah.
Knocked away, incomplete.
That's supposed to be Pitt.
In the red zone.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes.
He's going for the goal line.
What you doing back there?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Wow, answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Trying to pound it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now is so page.
Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to step. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Shakes off the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Here's the handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the run, it's Turner. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Fighting Illini with mere inches to gain on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll try the run. Turning it on! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And talking to coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, when you got a lead in this football game, you're going to keep hammering away with your best.
You went against Matt?
2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. On the option. Now the toss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility. Playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Flanagan. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To throw, it's Browning. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. Powers through the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they don't
0 what are you looking at?
These corners going to give these receivers some space. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
They ain't gonna save it.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Bro, stop adding me and then they're taking me out. This is why I hate niggas, bro. God damn.
To the air on second down. Throws for the end zone. And
Oh, he dropped it.
Looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start,
Nigga, you don't never do that shit. You don't never do that shit to nobody else.
and you expect that you will perform well.
Shit, lame.
So that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situation.